Hi Scorpio, thanks for tuning in. We're just doing some quick readings really quick. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, or if you have a Scorpio stellium. We're using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which is a very Scorpio-esque deck. I already shuffled, it's pre-shuffled, so let's just get in here. There's no real timing for this. I feel like, time is like a human construct. It's just made up. So whenever this finds you is when it's for you. We're getting a lot of the same cards today, and I'm not sure what's going on. I know that the Scorpio eclipse is coming up soon. Not an astrologer, but if you don't know about it, you might want to look that up because it's definitely going to affect you. It's going to affect well, it's going to affect everybody, but fixed signs especially. So we have the World right off the bat. This is a great card. It's something's coming to completion. A cycle's closing out, which is very symbolic for a Scorpio eclipse. I mean, it's a new moon eclipse, so I think that's a lunar eclipse. But typically new moons are when we plant seeds, right? This eclipses aren't really the best time to do any type of like magic or manifesting, because eclipse itself is the magic. It is the manifesting. It is the closing out. It is the new beginning. It's just really intensely powerful. Okay, and we have the Hermit. So this might be, you might be really feeling this energy of going into your cave. I have a lot of Scorpio friends. I'm a Taurus sun, so I'm your sister sign. And all the Scorpios I know, they have to kind of reprieve, like go into the cave and process. And that's definitely what's happening here for you in this Hermit. You could be definitely contemplating about this ending of the cycle, whatever that cycle may be. Looking for your inner truth. In the picture, the masculine is looking at a candle. So it's like, he's looking for that light. He's looking for the light in the dark, the light at the end of the tunnel. The Six of Swords. So you're definitely moving away from like troubled waters, which is beautiful. Especially mentally, you might have had a lot on your mind, and I think Scorpios always do. You guys pretend like you don't, but I know you do. But it's definitely mental energy, but you're moving away from some type of maybe negative thinking. Scorpios, there's 3 different levels of Scorpios. There's the Scorpion, there's the Eagle, and then there's the Phoenix. And when you are still not really aware of your own shadow self, that's why shadow work is so important for everybody. But Scorpios in general really like to self-sabotage. And, Scorpions like sting themselves. That's literally symbolic for a Scorpio self-sabotaging. Like sometimes the Scorpions literally sting themselves over and over again until they die and they kill themselves. And that is very symbolic also why Scorpio, is very transformative. Like there's always some type of transformation, like death and rebirth. And then once you've done that enough, you turn into an eagle. It's like you learn your lessons, you learn more about yourself, you accept yourself and love yourself and understand yourself, and you can kind of see those self-sabotaging behaviors coming up, and you can like, wait, hey, it's like you're the eagle, like you're looking down and you can kind of see things, see what's going to happen before it happens. And we're getting some good cards here, but so that's when you kind of graduate. And then, usually when you get a little bit older, you can graduate to the Phoenix, where you've went through that flame, you've went through that fire, and you have evolved. And it's really beautiful. But I feel like sometimes Scorpios get a bad rep, and that is because there's 3 different types of Scorpios. And there isn't any, it's not like that for other signs. There's literally 3 different types of Scorpios because you have to go through this transformation yourself within your lifetime. and mini transformations usually. Okay, so you're getting a lot of cards out. This is great. Some of the last reading I did was just like stuck. Okay, so we got a lot of cards, you guys. We have the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, King of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Wow. Okay, so something's coming to a cycle, the world, the end of the cycle. Something's closing out. And it doesn't feel super duper heavy. You know, it's not like death or something like that. It's the world. So I feel like you're ready for this change. You're ready for this transformation. You know, you're definitely going inward with this Hermit. The Six of Swords is you kind of recognizing those mental patterns that may not benefit you. You're kind of letting go of that, moving away from that mental torment or that mental sabotaging. But you do have, you know, the Three of Swords. This is the first time the Three of Swords came out in this today with any of my readings. And there was many readings where I thought it was going to come out and it didn't come out, but it came out for you. So there could be definitely some heartbreak here. I don't see, a lot of people go right to like third party with this card, but I don't see any other cards that would support that. So definitely some heartbreak. In this picture too, this deck is so interesting because I don't know. It looks like somebody's putting some type of like black magic on somebody. I mean, this guy's playing the harp and it's like entrancing. They have like their candles out and there's this like witch in the back. This also could represent, oh my gosh. I literally was just talking about like the 3 levels of Scorpio, and I just feel like this could be the 3 levels of Scorpio too. Do you know what I mean? Like these are all parts of you. That's just what came to me. And this is like maybe the sabotaging part, and you know, this is a part of you that just wants to surrender and let it take you, whatever that is. Maybe you're thinking, or maybe whatever it is, and it's like lulling you into this like, I don't know, like a trance state. You could have had somebody sabotage you. It couldn't, you know, maybe it's not your own thinking, but somebody could have, I don't know, just mess with you. Like that figure in the back is just so menacing looking. Let's see what else we can get. But like that, I don't know. We'll keep a lookout for that. So the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And, you know, even if it's a king or a queen, it can be for masculine or for feminine. I mean, typically I would say, especially with this deck, it's so like woman and womanly woman and like masculine man that like it might be more this is for masculine and this is for feminine. Like you can kind of see, like this is the Knight of Pentacles. Like look at him, he looks like, I don't know, Fabio or something. But somebody may have offered you, or you may have offered somebody something tangible. Knight of Pentacles are pretty slow movers, but they're moving slow because they want something real and tangible. The Magician is definitely you having all the tools you already need. This picture specifically is like very, very kind of occulty. Someone may have, I don't even like saying this because this is just so like extreme, but it's a possibility. Someone could have done some like sex magic or something like that. And the only reason I say that, I mean, I wouldn't typically get that from the Magician, because this 3 of Swords card with that person back there, I just don't know. Like, what is that? It could really just be you having all the tools you need. We're going to see what the other cards kind of present. You do have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is like you have carried all those wands for a long time. It's tiring. Your back hurts. You're exhausted. The good news is though, is that's the last of the wands. There's only 10. So if you carried the whole 10, like that's the end of it. Like you're, after that, you drop those wands, you're letting them go and moving on. This burden, there's some kind of burden here with the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. There's some kind of burden here, especially with the 6 of Swords. Like you're moving away from some type of burden. You have the 6 of Wands also. Sorry. And the Hierophant. There could be a lesson you're learning. Whatever the case is, like, you're gonna feel victory. The 6 of Wands is victorious. It's this picture is so crazy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna show it, but anyways, you're gonna come out victorious. I feel like maybe whatever this burden is and this cycle that's closing out, you going into your cave and you're hermiting out and like finding the light with inside of you and healing. It could have been over a Knight of Wands or a King of Wands or a Knight of Pentacles, but I really just feel like it was more like this King of Wands, could be a male or, you know, female, masculine, feminine energy. But it's, you know, it's very passionate. It's like they're the life of the party. They're so charismatic, and maybe you got bamboozled, you know, like maybe you offered them something tangible. You offered them part of your life and, you know, they broke your heart. Like this person, it feels very heavy. Like there's a huge burden here that you're letting go of for sure. And you're learning your lesson with the Hierophant. Like there's a lesson that you're learning, and that's what we're here to do, right? Is learn and grow. But it's, you don't have any like very overly protective cards, so that's good. That shows that even though you're learning this like rough lesson, this hard lesson, you're not becoming closed up. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So okay, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, right? Yeah. So it's possible this this burden that you're like letting go of is with the King of Wands or some type of fiery, passionate relationship that was really satisfying at one point, but became a really big burden for you. And now you could be moving towards having like a new beginning with something very stable. With this Knight of Pentacles comes along, gives you something real, something tangible, and then you get the Ace of Pentacles. This also could be a new job, a new career, a new career opportunity, but I feel with all this other like love, like relationship stuff going on, it could just mean a new stable beginning with a new person, possibly an earth sign. Let's get a couple more cards for Scorpio. Oops. Sorry, just a second. Oh, nice. Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of new beginnings happening here. You must, something with this lesson, I feel like with this Hierophant and this burden that you're letting go of, this cycle that you're closing, all this processing that you're doing, this you're learning, you're understanding better, especially with the Magician. You understand that you already have everything inside of yourself that you need. And then you have this like new beginning. You have this like just immediate like clarity, and some type of epiphany is happening. It's like immediate clarity, and then you have this Ace of Pentacles with this like new beginning with something stable. You're getting a lot of cards. It's funny, Libra's deck was earlier, reading was like it was just not budging, and yours is like phew, phew, phew. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. You could have a lot of options right now. And we have the Death. It's funny because it was like, we don't have the death or anything, but you do have death. Death is a beautiful card to me. It's really rebirth. I have a goddess, like an empress on my arm with like a headdress with like grapes and a skeleton, and like then something like it's representing like the life cycle. Without death, nothing new can grow, right? And you have the devils, death and devil. So this is cool. I think that you might actually be learning, and it's the death of this like addictive pattern that you may have been in, or an addictive relationship, a kind of maybe a toxic relationship, whatever that burden is that you're carrying. Like it's the end of that, and feeling I don't want to say I hate that word, addicted, but feeling bound to whatever it was. That's the end of that. You are not going to feel bound to it anymore. You are really closing the cycle out, and that's really beautiful. Let me get one more card for Scorpio, and then we'll get some oracle cards for you. For Scorpio. Okay, we're done with this deck. We'll get some from a different deck. You know what? I'm going to use Lenormand, actually. Sorry, it took me a second to decide. All right, what do we got for Scorpio? Just a little clarification. I mean, this definitely could have been some type of addiction too. Like maybe this person that you're with, that you're kind of breaking the cycle with, and like not caring anymore. It could have been toxic because they had maybe some, you know, substance abuse or sex addiction or something like that. But maybe either you or them for sure, but it's definitely the end of it, whatever it was. And the card that you got was a ring. So that's definitely commitment. It's 100% backing up. The Ace of Pentacles is commitment. It's commitment. It's something stable, solid. Some type of commitment's coming in, and whether this might be to yourself, it might be with somebody else, and possibly a gift, some type of gift. I mean, this commitment is a gift. Like, what if somebody gifted you a ring? That would be serious. Let's see here. So we have a feminine, and she's holding a rose. Maybe, you know, it's one of the roses from the bouquet. And a scythe. So this is really fast movement. And, you know, we have it in the death card as well, the scythe. So whatever's happening here is really quick. Like I said, this is just like done, just cutting it out. The new relationship can also come in really fast as well. I'll grab one more card for you, Scorpio, from the Island Time Wellness. What do you got for Scorpio to close the reading? Okay, keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. You have the 7 of Cups, so this is like very similar. You have a lot of options here. You have a lot on your mind. You are going to be moving past that like mental, I don't know, anguish, or if that's the right word, but this 6 of Swords is like you're moving away from that like constant mental like chatter in your mind. That's you're moving on from that. You do still have a lot of decisions and a lot of options. 7 of Cups is options. It's exactly what it is. I don't really see like the string along, and maybe if anything, the string along or one night stand could have been in the past, but something more stable is definitely coming in here. And it's coming in fast, you guys. So I hope that was helpful, excuse me, for you guys. I'm new, so I would super appreciate if you liked and subscribed. I'm still a little nervous and awkward when I record these videos, but I'll get better. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. I hope you have a great night.